and the fight against corruption. My brothers and sisters, actions have always spoken louder than words. With that in mind, I have entered into a covenant with you, the good people of Ghana, in which I have enumerated 26 actions that I'll take within my first 120 days. There is reason for hope, and there is every reason for hope. But we must also have faith, because faith empowers us to trust the things that will happen. With faith, you believe what you know, and that is why we need faith to be able to achieve our reset. We need a reset with the faith we have in our country and our leadership. We need a reset with the faith we have in our institutions. We need a reset with our faith in our dear nation Ghana. And by that I mean in all of us, because all of us are Ghana. You are Ghana, and I am Ghana. All of you seated here today, Ghanaian citizens, you are Ghana. The people who you are with or near you as you watch this on television, in your homes, or listen on radio, or follow on social media, are what we call Ghana. I ask that we enter into the covenant with the Ghana we all love, and the good people of our country will make up this dear nation. And I ask that you envision a Ghana that you want to live in, a Ghana that you want to leave behind to your children and your grandchildren. What can you do to help build that better Ghana that we all strive for? What behaviors, what attitudes and mindsets can we reset? We need a reset, and we have faith in Ghana's ability to overcome, excel, and be so successful with this reset that it will be difficult to imagine a time when that was not the case. As we stand at this momentous crossroads in our nation's history, I am honored and humbled to accept the mantle of the President of the Republic of Ghana. Today we celebrate a new administration and herald an unprecedented era of opportunity and transformation. With Nana Jane Opoku-Agyeman by my side, we are poised to embark on a journey of progress and inclusivity, united in our vision for a more prosperous Ghana. This day is particularly special for us and for every Ghanaian who dreams of a society where barriers are shattered and ambitions are realized. With the inauguration of Ghana's first female vice president, we have turned a significant page in our history. Nana Jane's ascension to the high office is not merely a personal triumph. It symbolizes our collective commitment to fostering a nation where gender equality and female representation are cherished and amplified. This is a powerful testament to the power of diverse voices to shape the future, voices that have the courage to soar beyond our traditional confines. My brothers and sisters, together as we look to the horizon, we reaffirm our dedication to breaking the glass ceiling that has long hindered many from reaching their full potential. Governance that reflects all segments of our population strengthens our democracy and enriches our conversation. We stand committed to enacting policies that empower women and ensure that the door of opportunity is opened wide for our youth and our women, regardless of their background. Together we will galvanize our efforts to create a society where every Ghanaian can dream, believe, and achieve without any restraints. Remember, that great leadership is not defined merely by the offices we occupy, but by the legacy that we leave for future generations. My administration, along with my Vice President, Nana Opoku-Agyeman, will prioritize inclusivity, accountability, and innovation, forging pathways that will lead to the upliftment of all of our citizens. I'm profoundly grateful for this moment, a cornerstone in our journey towards a brighter future for Ghana. In this resounding victory, I see a clarion call, particularly from the youth of Ghana, a generation that is brimming with potential and dreams that are waiting to be realized. This moment is a powerful affirmation that your voices matter, that your aspirations are valid, and that your future must be our priority. We're committed to translating your hopes into action and creating opportunities for education, entrepreneurship, employment, and empowerment. Our policies will be tailored to sustain innovation and foster industry that engages today's young minds and equip them with the skills needed for tomorrow's challenges. Together with the private sector and captains of business, we will create decent and well-paying jobs. As we embark on this new chapter, I assure you that our decisions will champion diversity in all facets of governance, ensuring that every Ghanaian, regardless of your ethnicity, your gender, your age, your religion, or any background, will have the opportunity to contribute to our nation's story. Ghana's youth represent the heartbeat of our democracy. Their ambition will drive our policies as we strive to create an inclusive, equitable society where everyone has a seat at the table. Our vision
as a vision of our country, whereas it might be a country of righteousness, where none shall wrong his neighbor, a country of plenty, where evil and poverty shall be done away with, a country of brotherhood, where all success shall be founded on service, and honor shall be given to the deserving, a country of peace.
Welcome to Parliament in Focus on Pan-African Television, the Good Morning Africa show with me, GREGORY AMOAH. Now, on this segment of the show today, I bring to you the processes that led to the inauguration of the 9th Parliament of the 4th Republic of Ghana. Now, around midnight on the 7th of January 2025, the 9th Parliament of Ghana was inaugurated, and this was characterized by, first of all, the election of the Speaker of Parliament before the swearing in of the Speaker and the members of the House, and also the election and swearing in of the Deputy Speakers. Now, Order 8, one of the standing orders of Parliament, grants that there be an election for a Speaker of Parliament after the opening of Parliament, preceding or right after the dissolution of the House. Now, the dissolution of the House refers to the period where the lifetime of a particular parliament elapses, and so the 7th of January every election year, or the 7th of January after every election, is the date for the dissolution of Parliament. And so the House met, members of Parliament elect appeared in the chamber to elect a speaker. Now the order further says, order 7.2 of order 8 of the standing orders of the House further grants that the clerk to Parliament chairs over proceedings to elect a speaker, and that he conduct a roll call before such election is held. Now, before the roll call was conducted, there was a preliminary issue raised by the clerk to Parliament, Mr. Ebenezer Awumadi-Jethro. This was to the effect that there was an injunction application against the Member of Parliament elect as it then was for Akwetia Honorable Ernest Yankumi, and hence he knowingly sitting in proceedings and voting would offend the dictate of Article 105 of the Constitution, which criminalizes a person who is unqualified and knowingly sit and participate in the proceedings of the House, per se voting for a speaker and then going through the swearing in as Member of Parliament. Let's go to the floor of Parliament and let's listen as this preliminary issue was brought to the floor by the clerk to the Parliament.
Constitution, and I read, a person who sits or votes in Parliament knowing or having reasonable grounds for knowing that he is not entitled to do so commits an offense and shall be liable on conviction to such penalty as shall be prescribed by or under an enactment of Parliament. Having done this, I have discharged my noble duty of the instructions.
Now, after this objection or after this concern was raised by the acting clerk to Parliament, the Honourable Minority Leader Alexander Fenno Markin rose to speak on behalf of the Member of Parliament elect as it then was for Akwetia, where he revealed that the member takes responsibility for partaking in the election of the Speaker and subsequent swearing in of members of Parliament. Of course, the Honourable Majority Leader Dr. Kesel Atuba Forson believed that the Member of Parliament elect as he then was himself should rise and speak taking responsibility. Well, that river was crossed. It was agreed that the member had taken full responsibility for partaking in the proceedings of the House. After this, the roll call was held in accordance to Order 8.3 of the Standing Orders of Parliament.
Of my respected colleague-elect, Honorable Ernest Kudi, and fortified by the precedents of this House, which precedents is dated 7th of January 2021. I simply, Mr. Chairman, the member so desires to proceed to be sworn in and to also participate in the election of the Speaker and bear the consequences himself. Yes, the minority leader has spoken. He spoke for the member. But Mr. Chairman, since the member elect is before this House,
it will only be right for that member to speak for the records. Mr. Chairman, I say this because the court has issued an order. The said order has been served on the member and the clerk to Parliament. Mr. Chairman, you read to us Article 105 of the Constitution. The honorable member, the minority leader, took responsibility and spoke on behalf of the member-elect. We want to... Yes, I listened to him, I heard him. If he's taking responsibility, let the records reflect. We shall now proceed with a roll call. Yes. We are proceeding with a roll call. When the member-elect's name is mentioned,
after this preliminary hurdle was crossed, the Order 8-4 of the Standing Orders of Parliament was triggered by Majority Leader Dr. Casey Latoforce. Now, Order 8-4 grants that a person or a member rises to address the clerk, who is the chairperson of that process, to elect or nominate or propose a person to take the chair as speaker for the incoming parliament. And so Dr. Casey Latoforce enrolls in accordance with Order 8-4 of the Standing Orders of Parliament to nominate or propose Right Honorable Alban Sumana Kingsford Bagbin as the person to take the chair as speaker for the 9th Parliament. This was seconded by Minority Leader Alexander Kwamina Afenyo Markin. Now, Order 8-5 of the Standing Orders of Parliament grants that the person be declared as elected as Speaker of Parliament where no other counter nomination has been made, and so that would go without an election. That would also go without a question being put for members to vote over it. Now, this was in stark contrast with what we saw in during the inauguration of the 8th Parliament, where there were 2 nominations made, one from the camp of the NPP, the Right Honorable Michael Aaron Okwe, and also one from the NDC, Right Honorable Alban Sumana Kingsford Bagbin. There was a secret ballot held because there was a counter proposal made or a counter nomination made by the NDC. Now, in this instance, Right Honorable Alban Sumana Kingsford Bagbin was the only name mentioned or the only name proposed. Hence, there was no election and he was validly elected as Speaker.
addressing the clerk, shall propose the person to the House as the Speaker of Parliament, and shall move that the person do take the chair of this House as Speaker. Which motion shall be seconded without debate or remarks. The Chairman, I move that Honorable Alban Sumana Kingsford Bagbin do take the chair of this House as the Speaker of the 9th Parliament of the 4th Republic. Mr. Chairman, Honorable Alban Sumana Kingsford Bagbin is a teacher, a lawyer, a politician, a statesman, a result-oriented and transformational leader. He was elected as Speaker of the 8th Parliament of the 4th Republic on the 7th January 2021, thus becoming the first person ever in the history of Ghana and the Parliament of Ghana to be elected to the high office of the Speaker of Parliament from a political party that is neither in government nor controls the majority of seats in Ghana's Parliament. Right Honorable Bagbin is a man of high integrity and a Democrat par excellence. Mr. Chairman, Speaker Bagbin has championed several institutional reforms and the welfare of members and the parliamentary service during his first term as Speaker. In addition to this, he is the first Speaker of this House to demystify Parliament by taking the institution to the doorsteps of the people of Ghana. He is married with 2 kids. I so move. Thank you.
It is my distinct honor to rise to second this motion ably moved by my respected colleague, Dr. Kesel Atoba Fosi. Right, the motion for the nomination for consideration for election to the office of the Speaker has been moved and ably seconded. There be no other nomination, I hereby duly declare Alban Sumama Kingsford Bagbin as having been elected proceedings.
Member-elect addressing the clerk shall propose a person to the House as the Speaker of Parliament.
Right Honorable Speaker was sworn in to office by Her Ladyship, the Chief Justice Gertrude Okonu. Afterwards, she proceeded to give his inaugural address, of course, and also proceeded to swear in members of Parliament elect.
I do in the name of the Almighty God swear. Do in the name of the Almighty God swear. That I will bear true faith and allegiance. That I will bear true faith and allegiance. To the Republic of Ghana. To the Republic of Ghana. As by law established. As by law established. That I will uphold the sovereignty. That I will uphold the sovereignty. And integrity of Ghana. And integrity. And defend the Constitution of the Republic of Ghana. So help me God. So help me God. Ayiko. I am grateful to the Almighty God for His grace and mercy for me to achieve this rare feat. To Him be all the praise and honor. Honorable members of Parliament elect, I am very grateful for the privilege and confidence you have reposed in me to be Speaker and to head this honorable House once more. I also express my gratitude
the President-elect, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, for the trust and confidence in me and my leadership of the House, and for recommending my candidature in consultation with the leadership of the great National Democratic Congress to be elected Speaker of this Parliament. I came to the Speaker of the 8th Parliament with my experience as the longest legislator of the House. I now come to the 9th Parliament with just not that background, but now with the experience of 4 years of speakership of a very difficult House Parliament. To the good people of Ghana who continue to hope for a better Ghana, I urge you to support your Parliament and be interested and engaged with the rest of Parliament.
Yes, please. Okay.
You shall repeat after me. I do in the name of the Almighty God swear that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the Republic of Ghana as by law established, protect and defend the Constitution of the Republic of Ghana. So help me God. Having been elected a member of Parliament, do in the name of the Almighty God swear to faith and allegiance to the Republic of Ghana as by law established, that I will uphold, preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution, of the Republic of Ghana, and that I will faithfully and conscientiously discharge the duties of the Member of Parliament. So help me God. Honorable members, you may now resume your seats.
This has been Parliament in Focus on the Good Morning Africa show on Pan-African television with me, Gregory, Pakinton, AMOAH. Kokowa Lomasa comes your way with the review segment of the show. Do enjoy and have a lovely morning.
Where none shall wrong his neighbor. A country of plenty, where evil and poverty shall be done away with. A country of brotherhood, where all success shall be founded on service, and honor shall be given to the